My nose is running. Did somebody just say they had a tissue?
Yeah, tissue. We have a box of tissues.
Oh, really? I would love one. I mean, I've never blown my nose on stage before, and it's... yeah, I'll read one more poem, and then I'll grab a tissue. That would be great. Oh! I'm going to turn around to do this. Blowing your nose is a private thing. Okay. I have a CD, I have a CD called Bullets and Wind Chimes, and these lovely woman in the front row right here made me a wind chime out of bullets and gave it to me today, and it is so beautiful, and I have no idea how I'm going to get it through security, but I fucking love it. I might have to mail it home. It made me start crying, and well, that's not hard to do, but I love it so much. Thank you. Yeah, Heather, let's go with Ashes from here. So a while ago I heard a story about a soldier who had been set on fire and burned to death because he was gay. And when I heard that story, I couldn't shake it out of my heart, and I spent some time reading similar stories about people in the GLBTQ community who had been tortured or killed that way by being set on fire and burned. I started reading about the countries in this world where that's still acceptable punishment, and I kept thinking about everyone who had died that way, and what they might say from where they are now, and I wrote this piece. The night I was torn from the pages of their Bible and burned alive. My ashes came down like snow, and a girl who had never seen my face saw me falling from the sky and laid down on her back to make an angel in the powder of my bones. From heaven I watched her, though my eyes were still flame and my ribs were still blue. They didn't win, I whispered, as her arms built my wings. They didn't win, look at that moon. It is a pebble in my hand. Tonight, I could skip it across that fog-drunk sea to their lashes, accordion in the light. And all they know of hate is that it couldn't beat the love out of me. That when they dropped me to the grave, I fell like a bucket into a well and came up full, carving my lover's name into the skin of a weeping willow that had spent its entire life laughing at the rain. Hold me like a lantern, staircase my spine. When they bring their children to my funeral to scream faggot at my dust, tell them I was born into this casket, but I wouldn't pull the splinters from my heart any more than Christ will pull the thorns from his crimson head. They can come 1,000 times with their burning match and their gasoline, with their hungry laws and their empty mouths full of prayers to that God who greeted me at his gates with his throat full of trumpets and his tears full of shame as his trembling palms collected the cinder of his children's crime. I know what holy is. I know the soul is shaped like a bowl. I know the lies we try to fill it with, and we spill too often the orchards inside. But my lover's shoes were tied with guitar strings, and when I walked beside, there was a silo in my chest. There was a field full of sun. There was a river full of gold that we left to pick our sweethearts from the trees that kept uprooting tombstones, so the names of the dead would crumble into poems. Write me down like this. Say my ashes never made the news. Say the jury was full of shotguns. Then say the snow that fell from the tip of your tongue refused to melt away. Say this to the kids covering their heartbeats from their father's fists. I planted the garden of my kiss. I opened the night with my teeth. I loved so hard that when they pressed their ear to the track rain they hear coming will still be my chest, a rumbling harpoon, a sky they cannot bury. Look at that moon. I am a pebble in her hand, a harmonica held to the mouth of the river where nothing ever burns. Woo! Sorry, y'all, I'm shivering. Thank you so much. It could just be that I'm also reading all sad poems, and they sort of make me shake sometimes. Have you all seen the movie A Christmas Story? When the little kid has on so many layers, he can't put his arms down. That's how I feel. But it's not snowing. This jacket is fucking pathetic. Oh, this is so much better. All we all need is a little warmth. I could actually read with my hood up. How do people feel about that? I don't think I can do it. I think I need my head to the clouds. Oh, now I feel so warm. Do y'all ever have days when you spend the whole day just feeling like you're gonna cry?
Yes.
Today was